Have you ever found yourself wondering how you can get into poultry farming? You know, because I have. You know, today we have a special guest all the way from Nelspruit, and she's gonna tell us about her journey, how she started. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the School of Farm Hustlers podcast, where we talk to farmers and farm hustlers who've been there, done that, and are still doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, can we welcome Lerato Monareng, representing Rudo Chicken. Let's get it. Welcome, Lerato.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. So for those who don't know who you are, right? Because I mean, I know. I've been checking you. I've been Googling you. So for those who don't know who you are, can you please introduce yourself?
It's Lerato Monareng.
Monareng. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not.
Apologies.
It's
Yeah.
Monareng.
Okay.
Yeah, Lerato is a young, ambitious person. I'm driven. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a mother.
I can see.
I'm a businesswoman and a farmer and a
Yeah.
poultry farmer. Yeah, and a poultry farmer.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, what made you fall in love with chickens? I'd like to know.
okay, so for me, before I went into poultry farming, um, uh, I Googled. Well, for me, I've always known that I want to do business.
Yeah.
So I looked at, an industry. Well, I looked at a need. What is a thing that most people need each and every single day?
And that's
That
food.
is food, correct.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, I want to target everyone. I don't want to have a specific target, So that's when I decided, food comes from farming.
Yeah.
And then with farming, because I know myself.
Why not beef though? Why not cattle and
Yes,
stuff like
that's
that?
where I'm getting to.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, because I researched. You do research,
Of
right?
course.
I researched, and to me, it was more of because I know myself. So I always tell people, maybe sometimes an industry is a calling.
Yeah.
I looked at my personality.
Yeah.
And knowing myself, I was like, okay, chicken seems to be the one that fits in more with me.
But talking of personality, like you know what? You're a modern day farmer, and I mean, if one comes across you in the streets, they wouldn't say you're a farmer.
Yeah,
So
I
like,
get that a lot.
tell me, yeah, because farmers are stereotypically, known as
To look a
yeah.
certain
You're supposed to have those
supposed
boots.
to dress a
You're supposed
certain way.
and here you are weaving it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to show people that this whole narrative today is modern days. It's not
Yeah.
like our grandfathers and whoever back then.
Yeah.
If you wanna look like that, it's for you. But
Yeah.
I can't be shamed. I can't be associated with that I'm not a farmer.
certain image, yeah.
Yeah,
I
because I
salute
look
that.
the way that I do.
I salute that. Yeah.
It doesn't define my career. It doesn't
So
define
tell me,
if I'm a farmer.
when did you start? When did you start your first project in this whole journey of chicken farming?
I started in 2019.
Was that during lockdown or before?
No, it was before lockdown, and I was still working.
Okay. What do you mean you're still working? Are you now like full time into it?
Yeah, I'm full time into it.
real?
I had a job. Yeah,
Wow.
I had
I
a
mean,
job.
it takes guts, to actually leave your job because when you have a
Actually, I never left. I got retrenched.
Oh.
But I think they saw that my heart wasn't there.
Yeah.
anymore Because I was building something of my own
Yeah,
and
yeah. something
that I love.
Yeah.
So all my attention was back at the
Yeah.
farm, and I was starting to lack performing at my job.
Yeah. No, I feel what you're saying. I feel like when you do something that drives you,
Yeah.
you actually put everything into it, know.
Yeah.
So, no, that's very interesting. So you've been doing this thing since 2019?
Yeah, that's when
And
I started.
that's when you started in
Like
2019?
practically, I started in 2019.
Yeah. Okay, and tell me, I want to know, like, with chicken farming, I've tried it before, and I haven't been as successful.
Yeah.
And when I when I
Something
when I
else
when I
is
started when I did it, I actually looked everywhere for information. And the problem that we have these days is that people don't share
refused
information.
with information.
People are information hoarders. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They'll hold
tell
you
me,
back.
like, did you have a mentor? Did someone teach you how to do this? Because, like, I don't know how you did it, but walk me through that journey.
So my journey was, and the journey of farming actually started in 2019. So my journey was, you know, don't wait for people. I mean, I always say, I move with people who move with me.
Yeah. I like
If I
that.
come to you and I knock on your door and you don't want, I'll get the next person.
Yes, there's always someone.
There's always someone.
Yeah.
So fortunately for me, I've been a bit lucky.
Yeah.
Whereas I approach people, well, I meet people randomly. Like I'll meet you, and then I tell you what I do. You introduce me to
To the
someone
next
else.
person.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's like the goal of this podcast. We actually want to, create a platform, like I said, of people who've been there, done that, who are willing to share information with up and coming and wannabes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that they don't
Yeah.
they don't get scared
You
when
feel
they
me?
fail,
Yeah.
when they get rejection.
Yeah.
Because rejection is part of the process.
Yes.
You see, you have to be rejected so that you have more. The rejection shouldn't bring you down.
Yeah.
You see,
So talking of those chickens, right? Do you supply do you dress them? I mean, do you slaughter them and package them, or do you sell them as live chickens?
yeah. So our business is solely focused. We do fresh frozen,
Yeah.
but we're more focused on fresh live chickens because of the area that we're in.
Okay.
We're in the villages, you see, and people in the villages, they want their chicken live.
Yes.
And it works for us.
They want to slaughter it themselves.
Yeah, and it works for us.
And it works for you.
Why would we move away from something that works for us?
I feel you. But how do you then because I mean, like I told you, I did try. And do you do broilers, right?
Yes,
Or it's
broilers.
not free range?
No, it's not free
So it's
range.
broilers. So like I think there's like a lifespan. Like I don't know if I should call it a lifespan. Like there's a period in which
You
from
grow.
from day old, yes, you
Yes, to
grow,
6
right?
weeks, yes.
So how do you make sure that by 6 weeks they are sold out? So that they don't start chipping into your profits. Yeah.
Yeah, so those are one of the challenges that we've had.
Yeah.
And I had to come up with a new strategy as to how am I gonna,
Do that.
eliminate those
Yeah.
those costs.
Yeah.
Because it's happened to me where
Yeah.
you're with chickens and now you have to buy feed and they end up eating your pockets.
Yeah.
So what I've created in my business in Rudo Chicken is that what we do is we breed the chickens up until the 31st. So
Oh, that's smart.
so from the
Month
day,
end.
yes. So from the 25th to month end, that's
Yeah.
our selling
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
So we've got 2 cycles.
Yeah.
So each and every single month
Yeah.
there's a cycle.
Yeah.
You see. So at the end of the month,
Yeah.
because that's when people get paid.
Yeah.
And people in the villages, they get paid today. They want to buy their food today.
Yeah, and they get their grants and they wanna
You see, exactly. And they want to buy their food for the whole month.
Yeah.
It's okay. We've sorted out food.
And-
So,
yeah.
that's
No,
how.
I just want to go back a little bit before I forget. Like, so you were employed, right? And so since you left your job when you got retrenched, that was in 2019, and we in
I
2020.
got retrenched 2020,
2020. Okay, that's like
beginning of 2020.
yeah. Okay, so how how would you say it affected your lifestyle and your financial
It did.
it did.
It did because, in the process, I was still starting my business and I got frauded. I took money from my job that I got when I got retrenched and I had to invest it in my business. So I only found out that they frauded me.
Frauded by who?
Some guys, I thought I was buying land.
Oh,
and they sold
dang.
me land that's non-existent.
Dang.
Imagine that challenge, and then COVID hits. It was 2020, and then COVID starts. So those are some of the challenges that we've been through, but you learn from them. And
And it didn't make you stop
no,
through it all.
I
Yeah.
obviously I got stuck, but I have a vision,
Yeah.
and
You
I love
believe in
what I
yourself.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always say this. I mean, most people, ask me as an entrepreneur and a farmer as well, like, it's very important to bet on yourself. You
Yeah,
know,
you need to empower
you
yourself. You
need
need to
to
feed
you
yourself
need to
with
do that, yeah,
information.
because you
And
can't rely on anybody. You have to rely on yourself.
no, you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. Tell me, so when it comes to those chickens, do you have like different types of broiler chickens, or is it like, I don't know? I just want to know because, like I
Okay.
told you, I wasn't as successful. Yeah.
Yeah, there's two. I forgot the other one, but there's two breeds of broilers.
Okay.
There's the Roscoe, I think,
Okay.
and another one.
Okay.
So I'm not too focused on that because I'm using one supplier for my chickens and my feed.
Yeah.
So I just get everything from there, and my equipment
Yeah.
works better for me.
Yeah.
And they've got the best broilers.
Okay.
So in terms of mortality rates as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I've been checking out, like I said, I've seen you. What I like about you, is I've seen you get dirty. You're not one of those. You're not one of those
I
office
work.
farmers. You know what I'm
I
saying? Like
work
I've
in
seen
my
you in boots.
farm.
I've seen you in your car with chickens in the back.
Yeah, I
So
work.
where do you get the drive from? What drives you?
I think God drives me.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially in my business.
Yeah.
The vision.
Yeah.
I've got a vision. I'm trying to get to somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna rely on anyone to get me there.
And where is that somewhere? What would you say, like, is the vision for Rudo Chicken? Like, where do you want to see yourself? Like, say, maybe.
So
Yeah.
for we want to be a well recognized brand in the food industry, in the farming industry.
Yeah.
We want to we want to have a shop in every village.
Yeah.
For us, our vision as Rudo Chicken is
Yeah.
to give back to the poor,
Yeah.
because the poor, they only want food.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I give to them and they give to me by buying.
Yes.
And I think that's what I was called on earth to do.
I actually saw that because I saw, like I said, I've been following you as well. So I saw that you actually have a dedicated YouTube channel where you just want to share as much knowledge. You don't want to be the only chicken farmer in the country or in the
Because there's people who don't have the means.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, I was staying in town. I had to move.
You had to move.
I had to move all the way to the villages.
Yeah.
Those are the sacrifices you have to make. And when I'm there, my customers don't have anything. Like my customers are just customers who don't even care what they're wearing.
Yeah.
But they come to me and they buy.
And they buy because they need
bring
food.
something into me. They're bringing money into me.
Yeah.
And now they get food.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you. Like one of the things that I've seen you doing that most people, because like I said, farming has always been stereotyped as something that's done by people who are not educated, people who don't have anything to do. You're such a young
our
lady.
grandmothers were doing
You have
backyard.
options. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've seen you brand yourself. Like you're bringing a whole new dimension into farming. Like I've seen you in certain places, and you always have your brand. Can we talk about branding for a moment? Like, why? Why is it important? Because I mean, you're selling to people in villages. Why don't you just sell them chicken? Just like that.
Just like that.
Without branding and
Branding.
printing all of those things.
Okay, so for us,
Yeah.
I get the question you're asking me, but for me, branding is more of my business image.
Yes.
Right? I mean, even with the chicken, the live chicken that I sell, it doesn't have any branding. I want it to have branding.
Yes.
I already know what I
Yes,
want.
yes,
but
yes.
For now, because we are small scale, we don't have that. But in terms of the frozen chicken,
Yes.
you have to put your branding.
Yeah.
You know, you have to put your brand there.
yeah.
I try by all means also with clothing as well.
Yeah.
Wherever I am.
Yeah. To rock your brand.
Yeah, you know, and branding is influence.
Yeah, it does. It
You
does. It
know,
does
when
influence a
you
lot.
are branding, you are influencing, you know, your business and to others as well.
And the culture.
Yes.
People look at you differently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see?
No, interesting, interesting.
Yeah.
So, like, I'd like to know, ne? So, like, do you offer like any sort of mentorship program? I mean, there is someone somewhere who wants to get into chicken farming, but they don't know what to do. They don't know where to start and how to go about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I created the YouTube channel.
Okay.
It was for that because there's a lot of people who want individual mentorship from me, but
Yeah.
I can't do that, you know, to 10 people at the same time
Yeah.
because it's a lot of time. So rather put out a channel where, you know, people at large
Yeah.
are able to benefit at once.
I want to challenge you. Can we create something together? You know, can we create like a yeah? Let's create a program. Okay, let's create a program where because you have the expertise. You know, I have the channel. You know, but let's create a program so that people can be able to, you know, to learn from from point A to point
Yeah.
Because I mean I've seen people do workshops, but and I just feel like workshops are not enough because you need to go to
enough.
you need to go to each and every workshop. You can't learn everything.
Guideline.
Yeah,
you know,
you
I
need-
even say, you know, for especially for poultry, it's a week by week thing. It's a step. I think in every industry actually, it's a step by step thing.
Yeah.
You know, you can't learn everything all at once.
All at once in one day.
In one day, I'm still learning.
Yeah,
Today.
yeah, yeah.
You know, I've got like how many years in the industry, and I'm still learning.
And
today.
talking of learning, ne? So what would you say like has been the most challenging, like some of the lessons that you've learned in this business, like because when you get a chick from day old to 6 weeks, a lot can happen. A lot can happen. So what would you say like has been the most challenging and things that people should actually look at when considering getting into this
There's
business?
so many, you know, there's just so many challenging moments.
Yeah.
But I think the one that taught me the most was in summer it gets really, really, really hot. Where I am, like we're close to Mozambique.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
Nelspruit,
our
right?
weather
Yeah.
is very hot.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I don't have a advanced poultry house.
Yes.
You know, I just have a poultry house where I just put together because of finances. You know, I mean, I started my business from nothing, you know.
So you're self-funded.
Yes, I'm self-funded, but along the way, I did get funding.
Yeah.
From
From like
NYDA.
oh, okay. Awesome. Shout out to NYDA.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah. Shout out to NYDA. I mean, I actually like to see a lot of people applying to
Yeah.
NYDA and
they-
doing
they
that
do
because
assist.
Do you know the
your
process? Well,
story.
can you share the process? You know,
So
for
it
those who don't know,
was-
yeah.
I applied 2020.
Yeah.
Immediately after the budget speech,
Yes.
President was like, we're gonna give I think it was 1 billion to NYDA.
Yeah.
100 people.
Don't tell me you
for
got 100 million.
No. But I was part of that 100 group.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
I think it
okay.
was like 100,000 rand for 100 people.
People,
something
okay,
like
okay,
that.
something like that. Yeah.
So I was part.
Okay.
I applied. I'm like, no, I can't miss this
Okay.
opportunity, and I applied.
And you used it wisely. I can see. I can see. Yeah.
worked.
The next thing I want to talk about is networking. Because like one of the things that I've seen, and I like to reference you a lot because you do a lot of things that inspire me as a farmer and as an entrepreneur. You're not just treating yourself as a farmer, but you're treating yourself as a business owner, the founder and director of Rudo Chicken.
You can't
So-
just be a farmer.
You can't
You're
just-
a business person as well. You know.
Yeah.
You can't just say you gonna farm and that's it. And that's where most farms go wrong, especially in us in black culture. There's so many poultry farms that have been destroyed
Yeah.
because you think you are a farmer, but you forget that you are running a business. That's the most important thing. You're running a business, so you need to make sure that your finances are in place.
Yeah.
I mean, the first 3 years of your business, it's about growing the business.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't
yeah.
say, because you see money coming in,
Yeah.
now you've got money, you're
It's
gonna.
not your money.
It's not.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
the
yeah.
business
It's
money.
the business money.
And that's the thing that people don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I think it's important to create a program. It's important to
Yeah,
create a
to
program that
teach
will teach
people
people.
about
Because
these
people are
things.
looking at farmers like you just farming.
Farming.
Yeah,
and that's
farming is a profession, guys. Can you please get some respect?
Please, thank you. Exactly. It's a profession. We go to
Yeah,
we meet serious
we
people,
actually creating our own
government as
university
well.
right now. This is the
Yeah,
School of
it's
Farm Hustlers
corporate.
podcast, where we're gonna create programs for farmers, wannabe farmers, future farmers, people that are gonna make sure that there's food in the houses. You know. So anyway, I want to talk about like I've seen you network with other women. That's where I was,
Yes,
right?
that's where we were.
Yeah. So why? Why do you do that? Because
It's
you're running Rudo Chicken and you're doing sharp and you're growing steadily.
Yeah,
But
I
why
can't
why
grow
do you?
alone. You
Yeah,
don't grow alone.
I feel you. Elaborate.
You don't grow alone. You can't grow alone. You need other people who are in the industry as well
Yeah.
to learn from them. Knowledge is power. When you have knowledge, you become wise.
That's what's up.
And it will go back to your business.
Yeah.
So you're not networking just for the sake of building friendship. Building relationships is very important.
Yeah.
I think, when we come with this mentorship program,
Yeah.
building relationship is one of the aspects that, as a business person, you should put in within yourself.
You should belong to a community
Yes.
of like-minded people.
Yes, and it's not just other people who are in farming, but it can be anyone else who's doing business, or even building a relationship with your banker.
Yes.
A banker is
Yeah.
going to teach you how to manage the money that you get from
Bars.
selling your product.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, you actually, I appreciate the information that you're dropping. So when it comes to, do you think that sometime this year you're gonna create something that's gonna benefit apart from the YouTube channel? Like, I appreciate that, but a more structured.
Yeah, I mean, let's do it.
Yeah. Who taught you how to do this thing? I want to know.
Taught me how to do what? Farming.
Chickens, raise chickens. Yeah.
I taught myself.
What do you mean you taught
I
yourself?
researched. I went, literally, I would go, like I'm saying, I had the luck of meeting people.
Yeah.
I remember I went to my supplier now. I went to their shop and I asked information and they gave me information. And right there and there, I met a guy randomly who was buying, like, I think 20 boxes. I think that's like 2,000 of chickens. And I was like, wow, you're
That's
doing
big.
farming?
Yeah, that's
He's
big.
like, yeah, I've got a farm.
Yeah.
Do you want to go see it? I'm like, yes.
Also, you actually went to real farmers and asked them how they're doing it.
Yes. At some point, I was working at that person's. I volunteered to work so that I can get experience.
Like, you did it for free.
Yeah.
It takes a
I've also
strong.
been
Like
to
I tell
super-
people all the time. You need to be willing to do things for free
Yes.
in order to exchange that for information.
Yes.
Because information is so powerful. You know what I'm saying?
Information is
In fact,
power.
applied information
Yes.
is powerful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it brings it's what do you call it?
Yeah.
I want that English word. Yeah, but it brings it's so important.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom is powerful.
Yeah.
Because then you'll know how to run your business. You'll know how to farm better.
Yeah. So now tell me, right now, maybe there's someone watching this show right now and they want to get a hold of you. They want to get in touch with you. Are you willing, to give out maybe your handles, maybe your social handles?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, for people to actually, but don't mice them. You know, when they
No, I don't. That's why,
yeah,
creating a platform
yeah,
like this is
yeah,
very important
yeah,
because other people want individual attention, and sometimes it's a bit difficult to
yeah,
give out
yeah.
individual attention. There'll be those few people, but then there's other people as well. But yeah, we're on social media. We're on Instagram at Rudo Chicken. I recently opened a Facebook account. Oh my word. I haven't been on Facebook for about
Recently, Facebook has been there since like
exactly.
yeah,
The last time I was on Facebook was like 8 years ago.
yeah.
So I found it so difficult to
I think it's like
navigate.
it's like the biggest social platform. You definitely
Yes,
need to.
especially for my type of market.
Yes, yes,
When they have their phones, if they say they have social media, it's
yeah,
Facebook.
yeah,
So I saw the importance of that.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I was like, you know what,
yeah.
I need to be 100% on Facebook.
Now, talking of marketing yourself, ne? How do you make sure that you always have like enough supply for your people? Because you know, here's the thing, like one of the things that I've learned myself as an entrepreneur is like when you tell people that I do chickens, you're actually creating a responsibility. So at the end of the month, people are gonna need the chicken
Yeah, they
because you have established yourself as an authority in that space. So how do you make sure that people can rely on you when it comes to their chickens?
I think your quality should speak.
Yeah,
Yeah. The quality of your product should speak.
yeah,
That's how you keep people coming back. I can say I'm using my product as marketing
yeah,
because my customers will know, at Rudo Chicken, you get a full 6 weeks,
yeah,
2.5 to 3 kg chicken.
yeah,
It's full. It has,
yeah. I feel you.
strength.
But I mean, I'm talking about, I hear that, but I'm talking about making sure that you always have.
Have.
Yes, because remember, like if I buy my bread from a certain shop every morning,
Yeah,
and if I
so
go there the next morning and they don't have
have
that,
it,
yeah.
yeah.
So I've seen a lot of up and coming entrepreneurs in general, not just farming. They start this today, and then
Tomorrow
in
they
2 3 months they're nowhere to be found. But you've been there. You've been there for 2 years and counting. That's why you're here on the show. So I want to know, like, how have you maintained this momentum?
Okay, so for me, it's my customers know, right,
Yeah.
that they will get chickens every end of the month, going back to the strategy that I created.
Yes.
Because I had a challenge of where chickens were ready and people didn't have money.
Yes.
So now what do you do when chickens are ready and people don't have money?
What's the strategy?
No, the strategy is
Yeah.
you must get your chicks, your day-old chicks,
Yeah.
calculate the weeks
Okay.
so that by the end of the month, they are ready.
Yeah.
Okay, I tried another way.
Yeah.
I just find it a bit challenging.
Okay.
Credit.
Yeah.
Credit is good.
Yeah.
People do take on credit.
I mean, people drive cars on credit. People have
Exactly.
houses on
On
credit.
credit,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so it's good. So I'll just have a batch that I know. It's okay. This batch,
yeah.
I know there'll be those people who want to take on credits and things like that. It must just be precautious. Know
Yeah,
that Guti,
Is
note
it like I can give you the chickens now and you pay when you
pay
get
me.
paid?
Yeah, you pay
Okay.
me end of the month.
I think that's a very powerful strategy because you can. It's not like you're saying you'll pay me when you get it. It's
No,
like
no, 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 no.
you can
Give
also.
me a date.
Yeah.
And when that date comes, the money needs
Lerato
to
wants
be
your
there.
money.
Exactly. Rudo Chicken needs the money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. So yeah, so how do you cap those situations like
with
when
the
it's too
weather.
with the weather when it's hot or when it's too cold? How do you control that?
Okay, so when it's cold, it's obviously you have to get heaters,
Yeah,
especially when they are like chicks, when they're still chicks.
yeah,
They're very sensitive, so you have to make sure they are warm.
Yeah.
They need as much warmth,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
heat as possible. And then in summer, it works when it's hot. It works when they're still chicks, but then when they've grown, then it becomes a bit of a challenge because, like I'm saying, I don't have facilities in my poultry house, for air cooling. So what I learned is that in my water, I should put ice.
Okay.
So I shouldn't give them, which is a bit tricky as well because I also don't have water. So I buy water, I use a Jojo tank. And you put a Jojo tank outside and it absorbs all the heat and then the water becomes hot. So that's also not good. You need to give them as much cold water to cool the temperature inside.
Yeah.
So that's how, for now,
That's how you do it.
controlling the heat.
Yeah. So you buy water, you renting the land, no excuses whatsoever for you. Because I mean, a lot of people, when you talk about farming, people say, "No, I don't have land. I don't have this." Like you took the other way route. You're like, "I'm not going to be limited by water."
I'm not gonna wait.
Yeah, I like that.
Wait, my dream can't wait.
Yeah,
It's my dream. I need to live my dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do have what are your like your future plans? You do have plans of owning your own thing, like your own space.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I've been trying. I've been trying to get land. Because my area, it's a village, so it's more of a chief area.
You need to apply.
So, yeah, you need to. But yeah, I've been trying. So that is definitely in the books for Rudo Chicken.
Yeah.
To definitely have, because I mean, we want to grow. We see ourselves having 40,000 chickens.
40,000 chicken. So talking of Rudo Chicken, like, what does it mean? Like, how did you come up with that name?
Okay.
And
So Rudo means love in Shona.
yeah.
Shona is a Zimbabwean language.
Language, yes.
So I chose Shona because I believe as Africans, I'm not just a South African.
Yeah, you're an African. Yeah.
And I want my business to be all over Africa. All over Africa. And languages is what unites us as Africans. We come with our different languages. But we are all one.
We are one.
In one skin.
Yeah. No. That's what's up. So I'm gonna open up the floor in the next few minutes. As a matter of fact, guys, we have a live audience in the studio. If there's any questions, if you want to ask anything, just come. Sav, just make sure so whoever has a question comes closer, because I can never ask you everything. Yeah.
People have different.
My guy, tell us your name and ask your question.
All right, my name is Peggy.
Hi, Peggy.
How you doing?
Okay.
So I wanted to find out how long have you been in business for, and also what challenges have you faced, coming up and being to the level that you're at now?
So I've been in business since 2019, but the 2020 I got stuck because of challenges, which included fraud and COVID. So, when you have a vision in your mind and you are driven, you have to be driven and you need to believe in yourself and have work ethic. No matter how long you are stuck, you always get back and you get moving. Yeah.
That's what's up. Thank you. Next question.
Hi.
I'm Sabina.
Okay, hi.
So I'd just like to know, as a woman, what challenges have you faced in this industry, especially most of the time it's male dominated.
Yes.
As a woman, what challenges have you?
They don't take you serious as a woman. You come there knocking for opportunities, and instead they want to take advantage of that. So for me, I'm still struggling with that even today because I need help in my business. I'm trying to grow my business. And when you're trying to knock on doors, you find out that those doors are male dominated. And a male will not see you for your business, for your hard work. You see, instead, I want to take advantage of that. So those are some of the challenges. But that's why I say to myself, I move with people who move with me. If you don't want to help me, stay with your help. I'll go to the next person. Even if it takes me 10 years, eventually there'll be that one person who will help me.
I like that. Wow. Powerful question.
Yeah.
Next question. Your name and question?
My name is Zero.
Hi, Zero.
Mine is more or less a follow-up to her question. So, is there anything you're doing for maybe some other girls out there, women out there that are aspiring to find their niche somewhere, to get the confidence to try and follow in your footsteps? Help the community in any way that
Yeah, it's because it does get discouraging, especially when you're a woman. For now, I don't have, but like I created the YouTube platform for that. Because I do get girls, women, mostly women who approach me like, I want to start, and what do I have to do? I don't know where to go to. And other people always tell us, go out and knock, government, whatnot, but they don't forget that the doors that we get to, the people who are there, they don't know the people who are there, and people have different intentions, and you are trying to get there for help, you see. So yeah, I mean, that's why I created the YouTube channel for that.
And we also
we
working
also
on, we're gonna, we decided we're gonna work on a program, because she has the
For that,
expertise,
yeah.
and so we're gonna create something,
to help
and
the young girl in the villages who don't have
yeah,
direction, who don't know where to go to, because even with myself, I didn't know where to go to, but you research, I didn't have the facilities. There are many other girls who want to go into business, but they don't have the resources. It's like South Africa is not easy, our poverty state is high, but there are people who want to get out of poverty but don't know which direction to take. So yeah.
anyway, okay, oh, you got a question as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Your name?
my name is Efia. I wanted to ask Lerato, so how big do you see this thing going? Like in terms of like per week, how many birds do you want to be pushing?
Okay, so
Great question.
Yeah, great question. That's more of to a point where I can get to weekly. It's more of my long-term goal, but it doesn't limit the number of chickens I want to have, right? So I definitely want to grow in numbers of chickens. Hopefully, if I can get to just to 5,000, yeah.
5,000 yana
by
per
the
week.
end of this year.
Yeah.
Not necessarily per week, but per,
A cycle.
maybe 2 cycles.
Yeah.
Divide that 5,000
That's still
into
big.
2. That's still big.
That's still big.
I'm taking out chickens still at the end of the month.
Yeah.
But it's not weekly yet,
Yeah.
So hence I'm saying, yes, I will get to weekly, but it doesn't limit the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we actually have reached the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's been amazing. If you want to get a hold of Lerato, just go to
At Rudo Chicken
on Instagram.
Instagram, and I'm also on LinkedIn.
Yes.
At Lerato Monareng. Rudo Chicken is there in my profile.
Yeah.
And also on Facebook, we are Rudo Chicken.
Okay.
Also on YouTube, Lerato Monareng.
Yeah.
I can't give out my number, sorry.
They're gonna take advantage of it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, this has been another exciting podcast brought to you by the School of Farm Hustlers, where we talk to people who have been there, done that in the farming space, and are still doing it. And I'm your host, the Farm Hustler himself. Make sure you go to www.farmhustlerapparel.com. In fact, .co.za, sorry, and get your winter merchandise. There's hoodies, there's
winter
beanies,
now,
there's sweaters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah. So this is where we leave it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I love this.
Wait.